My name is Melanie McCloskey. I'm the application support lead at Ardd+Winter. I've been an active member on the board of the Atlanta IES chapter for the last 11 years. And also I am lighting certified. It's the LC that comes at the end of my name, which came from the National Council on Qualifications for the Lighting Professions, which is a very wordy way of saying that I have met the baseline understanding for lighting and how to use it safely within our industry. So photometric calculations are the idea of figuring out how much light you have in a space based on the current layout that might be put together from an architect or an electrical engineer. It's making recommendations for fixture spacing, fixture types, and then taking a measurement of how much light you actually have either on the work surface or at the floor, depending on what the needs are for the space. So we work primarily within a computer program where we actually build out the physical structures of your space, and we place the files. They're called IES files, but they are files that represent the light that comes out of a particular fixture in any particular direction. And then we do point-by-point measurements at a particular spacing for the entire room or parking lot or whatever it is, wall, whatever it is that you're trying to see how much light you have in your space. I would say we're heavy on the design side. So most of the requests that come in are going to be from architects or electrical engineers, lighting designers, interior designers. Well, here's an entire job. It's already designed. Can you take a look and make sure that we have, the right amount of light in any particular area? From a baseline, I would say occasionally we get line drawings on a napkin. As long as those have enough information, we'll certainly try to work from those. But more often than not, we'll see either PDF copies of actual documents, architectural engineering documents. And so we can work within Revit. SketchUp is another three-dimensional workspace that we can bring in elements from the existing design and work from there. We enjoy when we receive AutoCAD files because then we know that we'll have the specific scale already set instead of taking a PDF and trying to use it as a background. AutoCAD provides us with a great amount of information and detail. We've even worked in Vectorworks, which is more on the industrial side, but when needed, we've been able to do that. So we will need to understand what fixtures to use. We'll need a ceiling height, and we'll need to understand what kind of foot candle levels they need, which is how much light in the space do they need. And if that third piece of information, if someone doesn't have that, because we don't always expect people to know, for a particular space, like I've got a classroom, how much light do I need? We will go through and help them research. We have the IES manual, the Illuminating Engineering Society of North America. So the IES publishes recommended practices. And so we can do a little bit of research and dig around and find out what the appropriate light level recommendation would be for any particular space. And then we can help give guidance there. I would say photometric design is unique to Ardd+Winter because there are definitely manufacturers out there that can provide calculations as needed, but the limitation you're going to run into is a particular manufacturer will only run the calculations for the spaces that are using their fixture types. So if you want a holistic approach that's able to combine all of the fixtures in the space, you're going to need to come to someone like Ardd+Winter who can show you, everything from a cove light to a down light, We can get involved in emergency egress calculations. Basically, top to bottom, we try to make sure that we have manufacturers that cover every kind of scenario. Our lighting applications team is just one stop along the proven process, so I would encourage everyone to continue watching for our videos so they can understand and see how a job travels all the way from start to finish.